What's going on, guys? Snag here, and it's time to wrap up Magic Round, baby. And that round was magic. A lot of chat coming into this. Oh, it's the superstars aren't playing, it's going to be crap. Bruh, that round was absolutely insane. Every game was a 1-12 finish, except for the last two games, I believe. And that was, still 1-12. So only one game was a 1-12, guys. Absolutely insane. What a massive success. I was there Friday. But yeah, I just can't believe how much bigger it's getting, like fully sold out. And the thing was, it wasn't like sold out. Like, you could not get a ticket to this thing. Hey, I can normally get my hands on last minute tickets just through people I know and at the Broncos and stuff, and nothing. I was like, whoa, what the hell, man? Absolutely crazy. But it was crazy seeing the CEO of the NRL talking about how good the numbers are, not just for Magic Round, but NRL is just flying at the moment. Like 25% up on attendance this year, which was up 25% from the year before. What was it, this Magic Round? The 6 p.m. game on Friday, most viewed 6 p.m. game ever. And then the Saturday game, the 5:30 or 6 p.m. game, most viewed game ever. Viewership over this year is absolutely destroying last year's. So, man, the NRL is flying at the moment. It's so good to see because it's such a good product. It was just chatting to a mate, actually, and I don't mind AFL. Like, it's okay. It's just not my thing. But the reason why I don't like AFL is for the exact reason that this weekend sort of says it. So he's actually winning his tipping comp in AFL. He doesn't follow AFL. He just tips the favourites every time. And we had a look today, and every single game, one game in the AFL where the favourites didn't win, and every favourite that did win won by more than 24 points. It's like, you can just go on sports bet the weekend before and just see who's the favourites on sports bet, and you're like, well, that's who's going to win. What's the point in watching? You know who's going to win. You just look at the favourites. Whereas this game, it's like underdog won, 1 point game. Underdog nearly won. This game was favourites. Underdog won, favourite won, but underdog won, favourite won. Like, it's crazy, man. It's so good to watch. And then all but one game was decided by 2 tries or less, which is 1 or 2 scores. So, yeah, it's just such a good product. I'm just loving rugby league at the moment. It's so damn good. I'm loving it. Got the NBA finals as well as now. What a good time for sport. Absolutely loving it. All right, guys, let us know how you went this weekend. How many did you get? 3 from 8. I don't know. I haven't checked what I did. I wasn't great, though. I think I did 5, or might have only been 4. I took some risks this weekend, and they didn't really pay off. I saw a lot of people in the comments, because we did our competition this week, and I will announce that in 1 second. A lot of people went really good or really bad. I was chatting to one of my bros. He said he got 1 from 8. He got 1 from 8, bro. And there was a lot of 2 or 3 from 8s and a lot of 7 from 8 sort of thing. So we'll get into that, guys. So just before we do, guys, make sure you are subscribed, hit the bell icon when you do subscribe, guys. We're closing in on 6,000. I want to hit 6,000 before State of Origin, lads. That'd be awesome. So if I've ever won your punt, if you've ever watched a video, just shoot us a sub, lad. I love you long time. And the winner of this comp, guys, was District Viper. Is that it? Yeah, District Viper. Got 7 from 8, but also got the 1-12 Raiders and 1-12 Broncos as well. So there's a few 7 from 8s, but you got both margins right, lads. So I'll shoot you a message shortly, and we'll get you your cap from Culture Kings, lad. You didn't say who, a Storm fan, so I'm sending you a Storm cap from Culture Kings, lad. So congratulations on that one. Hopefully they do Storm caps. I thought they did every team. Apparently they don't. So hopefully they have Storm hats. All right, guys. Let's go. We'll just get into this. Yeah, we'll just get into it. Who cares? So Raiders get it done 24-12 against the Bulldogs. Eagles, don't want to say robbed, but Jesus, that was a soft penalty to get that field position. But anyway, Knights get it done against the Titans. Sharkies, the real deal Sharkies. They're not the flat track bullies anymore. Get it done against the Roosters. Cowboys beat the Rabbitohs. Warriors upset the Panthers. Storm hump the Eels, and Dolphins, bit of a, clinical win over the West Tigers. We hit some nice punts in this one, actually. We had Abby to get over. That was paying $5. We had hammer as well, and we had one just miss as well. We had 3 punts in that game. So, all right, we'll have a quick look at the ladder, guys. Sharkies out on top by 2 wins. By 2 points, sorry. No. Oh, no, Storm are up. So, only one. So, hang on. So, oh, yeah, but they've had 2. They've only got 1 loss, and Storm have 2 losses. How does that work then? All right. Oh, of course. They're ahead by 2 points. Panthers in third spot. Dolphins hold their spot in 4th. Broncos up to 5th. Raiders up to 6th. Roosters slide down to 7th. And Newcastle on a 4-game streak head up into 8th. And look at those. Look at the Dargans up into 9th. Sea Eagles skid out of the 10. Bulldogs skid down to 11th. Then Warriors jump the Eels, and everyone else is in the same spot, lads. All right, first game. Warriors versus the Raiders. Now, guys, just quickly, I was at... So, Hectic Fred, I don't know if anyone follows him on TikTok and stuff, so I met up with him. We went to the casino, I think at 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. to watch the Denver-Minnesota game. And we started getting into at 10:30 in the morning, started getting into the CC schooners, and geez, I reckon we done about 5 or 6 before lunchtime, and then we went to casino and hit a lot more. And I went to the game, and I was Gonskis. I don't remember much, but I did watch the extended highlights after. I do remember it, just not well. But yeah, man, shout out to, just the NRL. They've just done such a good job. Like, make sure you go next year, guys. Make sure you come in and travel for it. If you're not from Brisbane, it is so worth it. Like, even just going down to the casino at 10:30 a.m., I was like, oh, there'll be no one around. I thought we're just going to be walking into the casino with, the Asian gamblers there that are normally there in the morning. Oh, man, there was jerseys everywhere at 10 a.m. It was packed. People everywhere. Like, the city's buzzing. So make sure you go check it out. And then we went up to Caxton Street. It was just nuts. It was absolutely crazy down there, man. So make sure you check it out, guys. But yeah, just a heads up, my analysis on this probably won't be too crazy because it was not good. All right, guys. So we had 4 tries each. I'm telling you, guys, there's a lot of games this weekend, and there's been a lot this year. I've been saying it all year. I think a lot of games are going to be decided by goal kicking. Goal kicking is an absolute premium this year. We saw the Penrith Panthers lose to the Warriors from goal kicking. There's been heaps of games this year, and I don't know what it is. There are heaps of goal kickers kicking. They're not kicking 50% all, like, for the year, but they're having heaps of games where they're kicking 50%. You know what I mean? Like, they get 4 conversions and they hit 2, which is, like, pretty low. Like, it's pretty low, man. Like, yeah, you need to be kicking up in the 75%. Like, if you're scoring 4 tries, 3 have to get converted. You know what I mean? 2's just not good enough. And Burton, yeah, he's not very good, eh? Like, I think we can have a quick look what he's kicking at, but I don't know if there is another option, maybe Critter, because Critter is pretty handy. But if we come down, we'll see what he's doing for his career. I don't think it's great. Goal kick in. That's win percentage. Kick in. Conversion rate 76% and 66% at thing. It's not bad. Like 76, like it's okay, like it's good, but I swear that's been lower, eh? Oh yeah, so 2024 is at 71%. So he kicked pretty good last year, 84%, but then 72. Yeah, he's not the best goal kicker. He's okay, but he's not the best, man. He's definitely not the best. But when you're not a good, when I say good, I mean when you're not Penrith or Melbourne or whoever, you know what I mean? You have to have a good goal kicking. Hey, it's really at a premium. I'm not too sure what Critter kicks at, but I think Birdo's got to go. I think just take a bit of pressure off him as well. You know what I mean? He doesn't need to be goal kicking too, sort of thing. Sorry, guys. All right, so yeah, the first 2 tries are crazy. They're both off errors and just like fortunate, I guess you could say, but that was forced too, like error and then try, error try, like sort of thing. It wasn't like a bad error and then you defend it for a little while and then they eventually score a try. It was literally 2 tries off things straight away. Then there was the 2 sin bins, and I believe 35. So no, there was 2 tries after the sin bins, and then 1 just after. So all their tries came within 11 minutes. And I sort of was like, oh, the faders could be fading here. And then, yeah, it was Hudson Young, bro. I didn't really have him in the conversation for Origin, but just watching him the last few weeks, I'm like, oh, he's bloody good, eh? And he is built for Origin. He's a mongrel. Really love his combination with Strange. They're going to build a real nice combination, especially if Strange bulks up, becomes better, starts reading defenses better, and becomes a genuine, he already is, but already like a genuine run threat. It's going to create so much space on his outside. Hudson Young's just going to be feasting. So, yeah, absolutely brilliant. But, yeah, those 2 sin bins were crazy. Like I said, I really only watched the extended highlights, so it was hard to, it's hard to tell, but it looks like, you know what I mean, like Dogs just really capitalised on playing against 11 men there for a little while. But, yeah, obviously that's when is it all their tries? So 1 didn't come in that time. Yeah, so every try came in that time for the Bulldogs. So that doesn't read well to me. Yeah, but I'll get a better look at the stats in a minute. But I just love watching Rapana play. Again, I think they have to get Tomoko more ball. Like I said, I'm loving Ethan Strange. Keogh Weeks is handy too. But yeah, I'm loving what Hudson Young's doing. I didn't mind Papa coming off the bench either. Yeah, it was nice. Real nice. Yeah, so we already mentioned Burton. Probably flick him from the goal kick in, but I'm really loving his. Well, it's been gone for a while now, but his connection with Adokar, when they kick early, Adokar just knows when he's going to do it. I don't know if they're calling it or they've got a bit of like twin telepathy going on there, but yeah, absolutely brilliant. And Connor Tracy, sort your errors out, bro. You're better than that. But yeah, it was a good game to watch live. What I remember, it was good fun to watch. I'm loving Kurt Mann at the moment. Yeah, solid. But yeah, it was super entertaining. Who have the Doggies got next week? Let's have a little look-see. They got the Dragons coming off a bye. That's a tough game. You don't want to play the Dragons, eh? You don't want to play the Dragons like in a sort of a clutchy sort of game. Not that it's clutch, but if they do lose it, they will start to slip, you know, away from the 8 sort of thing. Dragons are the sort of team can put points on you real quick. Real quick. But yeah, so let's have a look at some of the team stats here, guys. I'm interested to see these because I haven't looked at them yet. Doggies had more possession, just completed poorly. Had 3 extra sets, but only completed 1 extra. Plenty of meters. Look at that. God damn. 6 line breaks to 4. They're winning the line break battle quite often. They just don't always. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, they just have trouble icing it sometimes. Tackle breaks 37 to 36. Wow, ruck speed insanely quick. 9 offloads each. What else we got here, guys? Yeah, just got to sort out there. 36 missed tackles. It's not ridiculous, but tackle efficiency 85, little low. 12 errors to 12. Penalties conceded, only 2. Nice. Very disciplined. Very disciplined doggies. Let's have a look at some of these meters real quick for the individuals. Jordan Rapana, 2. What Hudson Youngie give me? 141, 2 line breaks. Not bad at all. Big Papa, 105 off the bench. Xavier Savage looks. I like what he's been doing lately. Ethan Strange, far out. Only 60. 2 line break assists, 2 try assists. That would have been the 2 to. Wow, he's a gun. He's a gun. What do we got here? Jacob Carraz, he's just been destroying the meters lately. 241, 2 line breaks. Who's that? Stephen Crichton, 168, 1 line break, 2 line break assists, 1 try assist. Oh my God. Jesus. Who else? Max King, 130, not bad. 45 post contact. Sam Hughes, 55. Billy Army Kickout, 140, 51. 3 tackle breaks. Solid. Good on you, doggies. You're doing good. You're doing better than I thought you'd be doing. So how many, what are they now? So they're 4 wins, 6 losses. All right, so we had a bet at the start of the year how many if Stephen Crichton would lose more games in a Bulldogs jersey than he would have in his whole career in the Panthers. And I think it was 14 games Critter had lost in his whole thing. So he's up to 6. So he's on track to not lose that bet, which is good. Unless Doggy's got on a horrible streak, he should be able to get that one. Isn't that crazy, though? Like, Doggies are going pretty good, and he's nearly halfway to how many games he lost in his whole career at Penrith. That is wild. Absolutely wild. No, shout out to the Raiders too, man. Got to give the Raiders some love. Everyone wrote them off in this one, including me. Well, I didn't. I thought they were going to be pretty good. I nearly tipped them 2 or 3 times, and I think if you watch my preview, I just said I feel I know what I'm going to get from the Doggies, and we got that. It's just Raiders were better, you know. So, yeah, shout out to the Raiders, man. Where are they sitting now? Sitting in 6th. People had you guys for the spoon, lads. Shout out to you guys. Absolutely brilliant. On to the Eagles and the Broncos, guys. Broncos get it done 13-12. I tipped the Eagles, especially when Manly went out. I had a feeling they would be in this game. It was 2 tries each, and you know me, guys. I don't complain about the refs too often, and I'm not even going to now. But that was such a. I'll only ever complain about a bad call if it's in the last 10 minutes of the game. The one thing I hate about most people do is what about that forward pass? I'm like, bro, it happened in the 6th minute. Like, that didn't determine the end of the game. When something happens in the last 4 or 5 minutes, a bad call can really affect what's going down, which obviously did. They got good field position and slotted a field goal, but a decision made in the first 20 minutes of a game doesn't decide the game. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that was really soft. But look, they won. Shout out to them. They won without Reece Walsh and Reynolds, which is solid. Yeah, this sin bin too was a stinker, but a bit stupid. Paseka was brilliant. Like I said, I put him in my Origin team, and a lot of people went back and had a look and thought, oh, damn, his stats, yeah, man, he's good. I was telling you guys. And you saw this. He made some big, I think it was his first carry. He smacked Carrigan. Like, who's leading the way in Origin? You know what I mean? For the Queensland team, it's Carrigan. So physically, he can match up against anyone. He's absolutely brilliant. But yeah, crazy game. Absolutely crazy game. Well, it wasn't that crazy, but it was a crazy sort of finish. I didn't mind Cole, a bit of a rocky start at fullback at the start. But yeah, that Paseka Simbin sucked, man. But yeah, we hit Mariner. Who else did we hit? Pecora as well. Yeah, I like Pecora. Like, he's going to do damage, especially when Reynolds is back. Well, I put him in as a try scorer last week, but that half who replaced Reynolds, it wasn't obviously Jock Madden. Yeah, like he just couldn't bring him onto the ball very nice, and we saw even Jock Madden, who's okay, he's not great. Even he just put him in this perfect space, bang bang through the line. He's a real nice line runner. Like, ran inside shoulder as the ball's in the air, changed to right shoulder off the left foot, catch through the line, pretty much untouched. So yeah, it's going to be a real nice combination. I think when Reynolds is back, I'll be putting in Pecora as a lot of try scorers. Get him about $5 too, which is brilliant. So Payne Haas went off. It looked like he was done. And yeah, he just came back on. It was like, I think he just honestly, I think he needed to take a dump, and he just faked an injury and just took a quick dump and then came back out and carved up again. But apparently he's fine. Apparently it was a big toe injury, but he couldn't put any weight on his foot. I don't know what happened. So I saw a thing today saying he's fine. He's going to be fine for next week. I was like, okay, that was weird. I thought it might have been one of those ones where it was an injury that was going to keep him out, but it's a close game. It's tight. You can needle it up and it's not going to do any more damage. I thought it might have been one of those ones, but no, he's fine apparently. Ezra Mann, loving what he's doing now. If Cam Munster went down in this game, and it didn't look good. So if he is out for Origin, I back Ezra Mann. Just been watching him and Dearden closely lately, and I really like Ezra Mann now. I think he's come real good. I think the origin sort of suits him. Dearden's a man. Like, I'm not dissing Dearden, but I feel like Ezra Mann's dangerous everywhere. Like, Ezra Mann's dangerous in coming out. Like, he can score. We saw an origin. He literally all 3 of his tries for inside Penrith's half, from outside of Penrith's half. He can score tries. I feel Dearden's probably a bigger threat close to the line, orchestrate a bit more structured, bit more of a structured 6. Whereas I feel like Ezra, like, you don't need that. Well, you can't, with Cherry Evans there, you don't need, like, he's so structured. I think a dynamic 6 would probably be a bit better. So I like Ezra Mann for Origin if he is up for it. I think I was not impressed with Ezra Mann the first 5 or 6 weeks. I was like, oh, he's been paid now, and now he's going to bloody go into a show. But no, he's been absolutely great. Really loved what he did. Corey Jensen, solid. Carrigan, solid as always. Wasn't overly impressed with Moser when he came on. Hetherington was good. Xavier Wilson was good. Smithy was solid. But yeah, not too bad at all. Let's have a look at some stats here, lads. Right, so Manly had more possession just. Oh, it was bang on equal, 80% each. What a crazy game, only separated by 1 point, those two things. I mean, that little bit concerning there from the Broncos. I mean, no turbo there, and you still nearly leaked 2 Ks. Got outran there, but exactly the same post-contact. That is wild. Exactly the same line breaks. That is crazy. Exactly the same line breaks, or tackle breaks. That is crazy. Just average set distance, slightly better from the Eagles. Jesus Christ. That is absolutely nuts. 7 offloads to 4, favouring the Manly Seagulls. And then we have missed tackles 37. This is insane. I've never seen a stat line like this. This is so ridiculous. Oh, Manly won the intercepts. 1-3, 1-0. 12 errors to 9. Jesus Christ. 12's too many. Penalties conceded 2-4. Ruck infringements 3 each. Inside the 10s 1 each. On report 1-2. Sin bins 1-0. Manly, you won the sin bins. Yeah, it's a good game. Good game from both teams. Good game. Manly are they're not too far off. I have a feeling they're going to. I think everyone's sort of written them off. I'm not going to sit here and say they're going to kill it and go on a 4-0 streak like the Newcastle Knights, but I think they're going to play some pretty good footy and win some games that a lot of people don't think they'll win. Look at these meters from the back. 250 meters for Kohler. Vanger, 215. I actually really like Tommy Talau at centre. What do you guys think? I thought he was real nice there. 254. Ruben Garrick, 212. And Jackson Paulo lacking on 126. Tommy Talau had 102 post-contact. That is ridiculous. Ruben Garrick, 8 tackle breaks. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Ola Kawatu was good. Oh, I had him as a try scorer. That's right. Not Piakura. Didn't look. He got close once, I think. Yeah, need more from Matt Lodge. Yeah. Have a look at the Broncos. Jesus Christ. I'm really interested in this now. So how'd their back 5 do? Selwyn Cobbo was. But can we please stop comparing him to Greg Inglis? I saw a thing the next day. Whenever he has a good game, everyone's like, he's like the good. Stop it. He's not like Greg Inglis, bro. Greg Inglis is on another planet. Selwyn Cobbo, 228. 65 post-contact, 2 line breaks. Dean Mariner was solid, 194. Katoni Staggs, 62 metres, 10 carries. Get that guy more ball. Please. Ezra Mann, 1 line break, 1 try assist. 1 line break assist, 1 try assist, 1 tackle bust. Selwyn Cobbo, 11 tackle busts. That is insane. Pat Carrigan, 265 metres, 100 post contact. What the hell is even that? And then Payne Haas lacking on 166. Wow. That is absolutely insane. Shout out to Paddy. Wow, what a freak. All right, on to the Knights versus the Titans. Knights, another game. 5 tries each. Bad converting. See what I'm saying, lads? See what I'm saying? Man, the Titans are like this team, right? Knights start rolling, score 2 tries in the first 10 minutes, and then you sort of blink and it's 10-all. And then you blink again and they go into the half 24-10. Like, I feel like Titans, like, they lure you into like this false sense of like, we're so trash, and then you just blink and you're like, what the hell? We're behind? What happened? Like, this is insane. Like, it blew my mind. Like, I sat there 2 minutes in and I was like, oh, sweet. Like, can't remember what my punts were, but I'm like, this is all going to hit. And then I'm just sitting there going, they're down. They're down by 14. How did that happen? It was just crazy. Man, I really like AKP Pereira. He's looks like he's bulked up a bit. When he came into the league, he was pretty skinny, especially his legs. And he's really put some size on his legs. I was actually pretty impressed. He's juiced up. And he looks nice. Like, he looks like he can actually break tackles now. Before it was just like, if you get him out wide, he'll burn around you because he's so fast. But he actually looks like he could bust a tackle or two now. So pretty damn impressed with him. I thought he was real good. And yeah, it was Knights. Yeah, they did their best to throw it away right at the end there too, guys. But yeah, Kearney was exciting to watch, man. Like, how many good fullbacks are there that aren't even first grade? You know, like, not, you know, like Farlongo, Fuller, Kearney. Like, we've got so many guys that aren't playing first grade that are genuine first grade quality sort of thing. We need to get these North Sydney Bears back into WA. Hear about that one too, guys. Volandi's thinking they're going to put the North Sydney Bears in, but back in WA, so they'll sort of split games between the two. I love it. I love it. Volandis don't miss, man. That will absolutely kill it. I think it'll go really well in WA too. Like I said, I've been saying this. So WA is an AFL town and always will be. But there are so many people that live in WA who just don't give a ish about AFL. Like, they will get crowds, man. There's a lot of Kiwis over there that will generally get behind a team. There's a lot of New South Welshmen and Queenslanders that live in WA for mines and all that sort of stuff. They don't want to watch AFL, you know. So I really hope they do that team first. I think it'll be absolutely brilliant. I thought Gagai was awesome in this game. Bradman Best went down with a hamstring injury, guys. Absolutely horrible. Yeah, so really impressed with Brian Kelly lately. Jojo Fafita's been great too. Yeah, and just I thought Randall and Weaver did such a good job. Kenny Powers, for all my Kenny Powers Eastbound and Down fans. Mo, you know, that he was better too. Sam Verrill's best game I've seen him play in a Titans jersey. I thought he was just. I really rated him at the Roosters, and then I've just not been impressed with him at all since he's been at the Titans. But he's probably pretty solid. Jolliffe was good, Fafita was good, and I'm so impressed with this Beau Formore dude. I hadn't heard about him, and then just some people I'd heard about him, but I'd never really, you know, didn't know much about him. And then a few people told me, oh, you got to put him in Supercoach. He's a good cheapie, and so I started. He's really nice, solid, strong, good ball runner. And this Aaron Clark dude too, he has just gone to a new level. This comeback was all on this dude's shoulders. He was smacking in defense. He was taking these tough, hard carries like Brandon Smith carries when Brandon Smith used to come on as like a running lock for the Melbourne Storm. Getting these, he's so hard to tackle. He looks so hard to tackle. He's so strong, quick play the balls. Really, really nice. I really rate him, real good. Also, Armstrong, absolutely brilliant. Loved what Gagai did. Didn't get Bradman Best and Marju enough ball early. Cogger was trash. Jacob Saifiti's second stint was great. Leo Thompson's second stint was great. Dylan Lucas was brilliant. Kai Paul Pierce always looks likely, but never really affects the game in a super positive way. I mean, like, he looks like he should be like tearing the team. Like, he's sort of getting arm free and then no one will be there and stuff like that. Thought Phoenix Crossan came on, brought some great energy, and I actually thought Jack Hetherington's been really good this year. Really, really good. Let's have a look at some team stats. Completion rate not great from the Knights. Did their best to throw this one away. ran for nearly 2 kilometres. That's solid, but nearly leaked the same amount. 5 line breaks to 4. 56 tackle breaks from the Knights. Who did all those? But yeah, got to be better here for the Knights if they do want to if they want to stay in the 8. Are they in the 8? I said they're in the 8, didn't I? Yeah, they crept in. Yeah, they can't be leaking 50 metres. Jesus, look at the play the ball speeds from both these teams. That's insane. 10 offloads to 7 to the Titans. Missed tackles 56 to 32. Wow. Errors 6 and 9. Pretty solid. Both teams under 10. Penalties conceded 3 to 5. I've got to have a look and see who broke all these tackles for the Knights. Let's go to the Knights first. Who was this tackle buster machines? David Armstrong, 264 metres. 37 post contact, 1 line break, 10 tackle breaks. Who was this? Greg Marju, 8 tackle breaks. Dylan Lucas, 8 tackle breaks. Jesus Christ. That's insane. Bradman Best had 1. He would have had about 7 or 8 as well in that second half, I dare say. Sucks for Bradman Best, another Origin player who I think was going to make Origin. Outskis. Absolutely sucks. 250 metres for Greg Marju, such a handful. I thought Jacob Saifidi was great. 156 for a prop in this day and age with the short kick, with the short dropouts and all that sort of stuff. Absolutely brilliant. And Dylan Lucas, great as well. Let's have a look at the Titans. Keeney, 221. Aaron Clark, 163 off the bench. That's great. That's what you want. They were destructive too. 53 post-contact. That's great. That means half his metres were post-contact metres. That's absolutely insane. What else we got here? 4 more. As I said, a great game from here. 180 metres, 79 post-contact. Dave Fafita, 6 tackle breaks. He was dangerous. He looks confident. He put 2 bombs up, bro. What are you doing, lad? What are you doing? One was like he kicked out a dummy half. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? All right, Sharkies versus the Roosters, guys. 6 tries to 5. Game of the round, and it was just that. It was funny. A lot of people were saying, "Oh yeah, they leaked 30." Bro, the Roosters were good. I don't like these tries were hectic. Like that Tupou try was unguardable. That Dom Young try was hectic. Like some of the I don't think Sharks did a whole heap wrong. Roosters are just really good as well. And I just feel like this was one of these games where both teams defended okay, but their offense was just so much better it didn't matter. It's like basketball. I follow basketball. You can do everything right, and then someone can just do the most hectic step back 3, and it doesn't matter. You know, good offense. It doesn't matter how good your defense is. If the offense is better, they score. And I think this was one of these times where I was just like, yeah, damn. Nico Hines, flawless with the boots. 6 from 6 and a penalty goal. Wow. Pretty damn impressive. And Walker not too far off either. 4 from 5 and 1 from 1. Bit of a sin bin there from Joseph. I can't remember what that one was. Was that a hip drop? Can't remember what that was for. But no, look, man, I was so keen. We spoke about the Sharkies, and we said just before last week's round, we said, look, they have had a soft draw. And Sharkies fans get mad when I say they've had a soft draw. I didn't say easy. No game's easy. I said soft. When you're playing a lot of teams in the bottom 4, you have a soft draw. It doesn't. I'm not dissing you. You have a soft draw. But they're playing 3 genuine top 4 teams in a row. And then the Broncos a week after that. And I said, look, out of these, if you can beat these 3 games, if you can win 2 of these next 3 games, I'll take you seriously. If you win all 3, you're genuine contenders. Because what do you have to do to win a championship or a premiership? You have to finish in the top 4, and you have to win 3 games against top 4 teams to win the comp. That's how you win the comp. People forget this. That's how you win the comp. You have to beat 3 top 4 teams in a row. You win one, you get a week off, you beat another one, and then you have to win one in the grand final. So unless you do that, I won't take you seriously. But I am. I'm taking, like I said, they won 2, so I am taking them seriously. They do another one, I'm putting them right on right up at the top of the pile to be like possible contenders. So they got Penrith next week again without Cleary, but still can only play who's in front of you. One sec. So yeah, I'm taking them seriously already, guys. So yeah, I just wrote in my notes. This just feels like two top four teams because I think technically they're not both in the top four. Yeah, so Roosters aren't in the top four, but they're a top four team. Like they're top four quality. Like they're playing top four footy. If they keep playing the way they're playing this year, they will be in the top four. The cookie just hasn't crumbled this way, and even like Broncos aren't in the top four, but you know they're a top four team. If you looked at power rankings, you know, so yeah, it's Sharkies doing their thing. Let's go through the Sharkies first. I'm just yeah, okay, cool. I'm done with that. Man, Will Kennedy, stinker of a start, but I'm loving this back five. I'm loving what Fitzy's doing this year, eh? Like he's made some like decisions lately, like putting this Oro doing at centre. I was like, why are you moving Talakai, bro? Why are you moving Talakai, bro? What are you thinking? Then like Valentine Holmes 2.0 just emerges out of nowhere and just starts murdering people. Mulatalo's just killing it. I love the way Nico Hines is playing, not overplaying his hand. And even like they're playing so good, a guy like Atkinson can just slot in and he looks nice. That's when you know a team's good. When they're missing a player and then the next guy comes in, just slots in real nice. It's like they're not missing their number one option in that situation. Tom Hazelton, get the Broward Blues jersey. Oregon Kafusi, so impressed with him. Teague Wilton, Cam McInnes should be an Origin jersey too. Siffer off the bench again. Like I was like, because like sometimes you think a guy's a beast when he's killing it on an edge, and then you put him in the middle, and you're like, oh, like he was just a beast against edge players. He's not that. Sif, nah, bro. Sif is a monster. And just shout out just to the Penrith Panthers looking for a prop. Be throwing some money at this dude right here, man. He's I don't know how long he's contracted to, but get that dude out of it because he's barely making this team. They got AFB coming next year. That dude in a good system would absolutely murder it. Absolutely murder it. He looks so scary with the ball in hand and in defence. And fast on his feet for a big fella too. So, yeah, absolute monster. Now, this team was solid, but look, the absence of Joey Manu was apparent here. Yeah, I thought Roosters were really nice. Like I lost zero respect for Roosters in this game. Luke Keary got a pretty big head knock. Hopefully he's okay, guys. We hit everything in this game actually. We had Tupou to score as a single. We had Dom Young and who was the other one? We had something else. We hit something else in this game. And Mulatalo as well, I think it was. Now one thing I wasn't. So the problem the Roosters have had the last 3 years, like we say, there's too many chefs in the kitchen, too many people trying to do their thing. I love Connor Watson, but I didn't really get his rotations with Connor Watson and Brandon Smith coming off the bench. I didn't like it, and then they were sort of both on, and it was weird. Like there was even one time they both ran to dummy half and sort of looked at each other. I was like, this is weird. Like, it's like there was no roles laid out. And then Victor Radley, I believe, will check his minutes, seemed to spend a lot of time on the bench. Like, I love Connor Watson, bro. But this Roosters team's better with Brandon Smith in at 9 and Victor Radley at 13. Just because Connor Watson's killing it and playing real nice. I wouldn't be trying to find him minutes. Just strip it back, what's working, let it work, you know, sort of thing. That's my opinion anyway. Angus Crichton was solid but had quite a few errors. Nat Butcher was good. I thought Victor was nice, and bros, it was funny. I was chatting to Hectic Fred and I was saying, I think Spence should play Origin. He's like, he's the third best prop in this team. Why should he play Origin? I'm like, bro, because this team is stacked with some of the best props. Queensland starting front rower, best Kiwi prop of all time. You know, and then you got Tyrrell May. And this is the thing too. Hectic Fred said he would have Tyrrell May. And I was like, he doesn't really take tough carries. I love him. Like, I love him. He's my starting prop and super coach. Love the bro. But I was like, he doesn't really... Bro, in this game, he was coming off the back fence, lad. So, wrong there. I just think maybe he plays smart and he just tries to find the seam and play the ball, win the contact, offload, all that sort of stuff. But he came off the back fence and... Like, this is why they're going to be a problem. These two guys, they're going to smack you. Lindsay Colley, effort upon effort. And then these two lads come on, just coming off the back fence, fast play the ball, skittling defence. And then Tyrrell May doing the same thing, mixed in with offloads, mixed in with footwork, mixed in with... Like they got... Like, this is crazy. Like, you got Jared Reed-Hargraves and Lindsay Collins. Top of the food chain. And then those go off, and these two dudes made the game better and faster and strong. They looked better with these two on, which is just insane. Not many teams have their bench props come on and they gain. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't... Yeah, I was pretty damn impressed, man. Roosters are an absolute problem. Good luck to anyone playing them. 85% from the Sharkies, 84. Like, it's a pretty high quality game, guys. Pretty high quality. 1,600 run meters to 1,700 from the Roosters. Post-contact battle won by the Roosters, but close. 6 line breaks each. Like we said, guys, goal kicking's going to be a premium. I know they did score an extra try than them as well, but it's going to be a premium. Look at this play the ball speed from the Roosters. 3 seconds flat. That is so quick, man. Man, that is so damn quick. What else we got here? Offloads 18-5. Yeah, Roosters offload are nice. Oh, I'm loving it. Tackle efficiency not great from the Roosters. From the Sharkies. 35 missed tackles, 33. Don't know how that works out. But 8 errors to 9. Ruck infringements 3-0. Alright, let's have a look at some of these player stats. These should be off their heads. Alright. Tom Hazelton only got 100 metres? Felt like he got 200. Teague Wilton was brilliant. Just a really nice, solid spread of metres here, eh? No one really... But I'm loving the Sharkies. Like, Roosters played the power game and the Sharkies played it right back. Didn't feel like either team won it. It was just two really... It was nice footy to watch. I loved this game, eh? Like, this was such a good game. This is my favourite game of the round. Just two top 4 teams going at it. Offense ended up better than defense from both sides. Absolutely brilliant. Jesse Ramian, Jesus Christ. Katoa's his inside outside. No, hang on. It was Ramian. Inside shift outside. Boom. Hit his outside. Hit Katoa. That was so nice. If they could, if they get that right edge humming, and then they can just kick it out to that left edge. Jesse Ramian, line break assist, 2 try assists, brilliant. Oro, line break assist, try assist, 2 tackle breaks. Katoa 6 tackle breaks. Wow. Nico Hines, super coach captain. Thank you very much for coming. 3 line break assists, 2 try assists. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But yeah, Roosters are legit. Sharkies are legit. Let's have a quick look here. James Tedesco, 194. Solid. He was solid in this game, but just not crazy. Tupou was great. Line break, assist, line break. Punga was okay, but yeah, his team's a much better team with Joey Manu in it. That's for damn sure. Angus Crichton, 140 metres. Few errors from Angus, though, this game. Victor Radley, 147. How many minutes did Victor Radley end up playing? 54. It felt low. I'm all for Victor to get a rest, to be fair, but I feel like, give me 6. Does he need a longer rest than 15 minutes on top of half time? I don't know. I don't think so. I'll just give him a nice long half time. Maybe, you know what I mean? Bring him off 7-8 minutes. I don't know. You do your thing, Robbo. You know what you're doing. Now where's Tyrrell May? Tyrrell May 80. Spencer Lino 82. It's so funny. They just don't seem like doing meters, but they're just so destructive, man. But yeah, this is where they're good though, man. I mean, look at these play the ball speeds. 2.75 from Spence. That's what you need in Origin, man. A quick play the ball. But look, Tyrrell's isn't too much. 2.9 seconds. It's quick, man. It's quick. Dom Young, 8 tackle busts. Yeah, I loved it. I think we could be seeing one of these games in the semi-final, guys. Seriously. Cowboys Sharkies. Yuck. Just yuck. Just, man, like I said, I did my TikTok video after this game. It was just like, man, if your mum told me if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all, eh? Like, it was just awful. I've never seen a team we thought was going to be so good, just so slow, so flat-footed. Like, the amount of times Damien Cook or heaps of people pass the ball to someone standing there is just ridiculous. Like, that's under 8 stuff, man. Like, there's more players in motion in an under 13s game. Seriously, and I'm not kidding. Like, it's just, they're just so slow, flat-footed. Just horrible, man. Yeah, it was just ugly footy. Some of the worst kick pressure I've ever seen. Like Chad Townsend dead set ran about 12, 13 metres on his kicks before he got to someone he just kicked. Like, it's just awful. Absolutely awful. Val Holmes. Everyone, what's everyone thinking about Val Holmes at the moment? I'm not feeling him much at all, and it's so bizarre. He looks so... Jeez, he's got a tan in this photo. I think he's put a filter on that. Dead set. But yeah, his goal kicking's off. Like, 3 for 5. I mean, it's not bad, and a penalty goal, but like, some of the goals he missed, like, he's smacking them and missing them by 10, 12 metres. Like, he's such a nice goal kicker. Yeah, absolutely wild. But yeah, look, Cowboys, they got the win. They were on a 5-game skid, but like, I just wasn't overly impressed. Like, they're playing the Bunnies, who are just so down on troops and on a massive skid too. So definitely not stoked about how, I'm not overly happy about how the Cowboys looked. I mean, Drinky was all right. Val was good. Valley was pretty good. Burns was awesome. Dearden's trying his tail off. But not a whole... Nanai was great. Ruben Cotter was pretty damn good in this game too. I was pretty damn impressed with him. But yeah, just definitely something a little off about the Cowboys. And then Rabbitohs, man. I mean, Latrell just, again, slow, sloppy, just look at lack of... I just hate his body language, man. I find it so hard as a teammate of his to get into the game. Like, where's your effort? Just to seem so off. I know he's not a high effort guy or like a high volume player, but if you're not gonna be high volume, at least give me some energy, bro. Like, it just doesn't seem right. I know this sounds so harsh, and I hate saying it because you're literally talking about someone's job and career, but like, Cody Walker doesn't look like he's in a slump to me. He looks fully washed. Like, he looks washed. Like, I don't know if this is one of these things where next year Wayne Bennett's going to come in and he's going to like find new heights. Like, he looks washed. I like the way this guy was on his feet. He was nice. He didn't play crazy good or anything, but he looked really nice on his feet. Damien Cook, just nah. Kepi just... He's got the worst knack. Like, there's players out there that give penalties and dumb penalty and stuff like that, but Sean Kepi has his knack of when the game's in the balance, or there's just... They haven't had momentum for a while. They finally wrestle some back. Like, he's good for a dumb penalty and an error, right, a game, which is like, if a prop makes... If you're like, all right, he's going to make one dumb penalty, give one penalty and an error in a game, you're like, whatever. But they're always at bad times. Like, they're always at bad times. Like, Payne Haas had an error and a dumb penalty in the game on the weekend. They didn't cost Broncos at all. Didn't matter at all. You know what I mean? So, but it was just... Watching Kepi, I'm like, both he made an error and did a dumb penalty. And they were just both at times when it was like, Jesus Christ. It's funny, man. It's a funny game. It's a funny game. Jairo trying his ring off, and I was just sitting there watching Colin Matungi, and I couldn't believe that. I was like sitting there going, last year I was sitting there watching this dude play, and I'm like, this guy could be the best second rower in the game, and just so underwhelmed. Villy was solid when he came on. Tallis Duncan was okay, but made a really bad missed tackle. Tom Burgess doing his thing best he sort of can. But yeah, Bunnies looking in serious trouble, eh? Like, they're going to... I mean, they've got the Eels next week. They can win that. Not if Moses is back, though, probably. Where is it? Let's have a look where it is. It's at home. It's at home. Can they do it? Can they do it, lads? Probably not. Although Eels, them and the Eels, I mean, the Eels and the Rabbitohs, both have similar problems to me, just slow. This is a young man's game, man. It's a young man's game. And light. You have to be light. Everyone's obsessed with getting these huge players. I'm like, size doesn't mean anything if you can't keep up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, lazy marketplace. Awful. Let's have a look at some stats. I mean, Cowboys won, and look at this completion rate. I mean, they completed 10 more sets than the Cowboys. Couldn't jag a win. That sort of goes to show where everything is with them. Like, if I just showed you these two completion rates and said who won this game, 100 out of 100 people would say the Bunnies. Like, crazy. 51 tackle breaks for the Bunnies. That's nuts. What else we got? 10 offloads to 11. 31 missed tackles to 51. 12 errors to 10. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's have a quick look at the stats. I'm not going to go on this game because it was cheeks. This was a cheeks ass game. White was trying his tail off, 172 metres. Latrell Mitchell, try, line break, 2 tries, 2 line break assists, 2 try assists. Pretty solid stat line, 10 tackle breaks. Matungi's numbers look pretty solid there. What do the Cowboys do? Scotty Drinkwater, look at those numbers. 158 metres, 2 line break assists, 2 try assists, 5 tackle breaks. Tuolangi's going to be solid. Tuolangi's going to be solid when he gets back into a bit of form. I mean, like, gets his legs back under him. Cowboys going to be better. So who Cowboys got next week? Because this is a big game for them. They got the Tigers. Oh, that's all right. This is their final game of their real easy trot. They had 4 easy games in a row, soft draw. They got to get this one. They get this one, they're sort of back in contention. So they had to win at least 2. Love to see 3. They lost their first 2 in a row. And if they win this one, get that one. I mean, they'll go up to 12 points. They'll be in touch with the 8 still. They already sort of are, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Was Penrith upset of the round? I had Warriors fans going, I'm a Warriors fan and we're going to get pumped in this game. And after the first minute, I thought exactly the same thing, my bros. It was sort of funny. At no real point did I think the Warriors were going to win this, even though they were winning. At one point, like even winning in the second half, I just didn't feel. I didn't think Warriors played great, and I just know how good Penrith are. Like Penrith, the best final 20-minute team in the comp. So I was sitting there when Wade Egan went off. I was like, they're done. Wade Egan, bro. This is a message to Wade Egan. Can you please stop trying to tackle people around the hips? What do you you have been knocked out like 12 times in the last 2-3 years trying to tackle ribs or thighs, hips bad, ribs good. Someone please teach this to Wade Egan. Seriously, bro, what the hell are you doing? What the hell's going on? And then poor old bloody, who was the guy's name that came on? Paul Roach doesn't even have a photo on NRL.com. Had to come in and play against Penrith Panthers for like 70 minutes. Come on, bro, Wade, what are you doing? Stop tackling people's hips. Far out. Kills me, man. Please just go watch Happy Coruscant. Clunk their knees together or just grab them high and hold on until someone else comes to help. Stop trying to tackle hips. You're going to go to sleep, lad. Yeah, goal kicking a difference again in this game, guys. 4 tries each. 2 from 4, 3 from 4. There you go. Isaiah Yeo sin-binned in this one. Yeah, Penrith made so many errors in the first half, and that's why I was still confident. When Penrith were winning at half-time, I was like, they can't play worse than they did, and they didn't. They actually played better in the second half, but Warriors still came up. But to me, the thing that lost this game was I don't know what. Ivan Cleary doesn't make many mistakes. In my opinion, he's the best coach in the modern era by a mile. Alamotti's in on left centre. Is it left? Yeah, left centre. He brings him off, puts Peachy on. Peachy just comes in and just makes the worst defensive read ever. And then, who scored it? Was it Pompey? I think it was Pompey this try. No, or was it this try here? Can't remember which try it was. I was just like, bro, that was such bad defense. And that's what lost them the game. It was just, because if they stop that, get the ball there ahead, it just, you know what I mean? It's just, it was just so bad. It was so bad. Yeah, Tuapiki had a great game. DWZ had a great game. Montoya, brilliant. I really liked Chance at 6. AFB was like he didn't even play. Like, he was pretty well handled. Didn't do much. I actually think Barnett is a second rower. I actually like it better here. I actually like this prop rotation better. Big bodies in the middle. I like Barnett on an edge. Catewell to me has been not good. I actually think Mitch Barnett's big, destructive, and he's got all the effort, all the same effort stuff Catewell has, but he's more dangerous. Love Dylan Walker, man. He's such a good game. Actually, best game I've seen Jazz Tavanga play. He was great. And then everyone else is just solid. No one was crazy good, just solid across the ball. Dylan Edwards was good. Taruva was a little off. Tago was good. Alamotti, like I said, I'm not too sure why he came off. Beast. Jake Cole, not impressed with him at all. I've seen him play about 3 or 4 times now. Not once. I hear this guy's the next coming. You know, it's same as Moser from the Broncos. I keep hearing this kid, and then every time I watch him playing, I'm like, not bad, but not great. And bro got folded like laundry in 4K and was spewing his guts out. Jesus Christ. Bro's biggest highlight reel in his 4 games is him spewing his guts out. I thought Luai was great. Fisher-Harris, I'm really not liking this Fisher-Harris, Moses Leota split up. I like them together. I really like them together. I know it weakens your bench, but that's just what I like. I just think when they're together, they're untouchable. I liked it better when he had a little bit of a weaker bench sometimes. Say Spencer was out like in previous years or whatever. The bench was a bit weaker. What he would do is he'd play them together and then he would yank, say, Fish off just straight on 20 minutes in, leave Moses Leota on for another 10 minutes, and then pull Moses off, put whoever on, and then he'd bring Fish back in quite early in the second half, and then Moses back on. So they overlap for a really good chunk of the game, but they are staggered a little bit. I much prefer that personally, and yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, what else we got? Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, we'll have a look at some team stats. Right, the Wars completed great. That's been letting them down lately. And just Penrith. I mean, the 78's not horrendous or anything, but Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. Just some of the errors were just so bad. Outran Penrith Panthers. Not bad. Post-contact more than Penrith Panthers. More line breaks, 8-6. 39 tackle breaks to 28. That's not too bad when you have a guy named Brian To'o on the other team. Look at Penrith play the ball speed. They did lose the ruck quite a bit. Warriors sort of lost control of the ruck a few times, but then sort of got it back under control, wrestled it back. Tackle efficiency, 90%. That's great. And only 28 missed tackles against the Penrith Panthers. Brilliant. 39 to the Penrith Panthers. 11 errors to 7. Let's have a look at some of these players. Some of these stats should be pretty nice. Some of these stats should be pretty nice. And Tuapiki slotting it from the sideline to win the game. How good. Tuapiki, 198 metres. 3 tackle breaks. 2 line breaks. DWZ, what? Only 98 metres. It felt like he ran for a lot more than that. Really did. It's funny when sometimes you have this feeling about how, man, he has such a good game. And then you look at their stats and you're like, what? What? And then there's other ones the other way around. You're like, oh, so-and-so was quiet. And you look at their stats and you're like, 250 metres? What the hell's going on? I really like Chance at 6. Barnett was great. Dylan Walker was great. 178 metres. Oh, I thought I said 14 tackle breaks. I was like, what the hell? Who was that? Montoya, 5 tackle breaks. And yeah, look at that from Tavanga. Tavanga needs to, Tavanga can be the Warriors' Ruben Cotter. Just play in the middle, just smack it, fast, quick play. He's got the leg speed, he's got the leg drive. He's nice. I really like him. He's just, he's a bit like Kepi I was talking about. He'd have errors at such bad times. Sometimes you're just like, bro. Not as bad as Kepi, but yeah. Pardon me. Dylan. Edwards could have iced the game, brought it to golden overtime. What a quiet game from Dylan Edwards. 149 metres, 1 line break assist, 1 try assist, tackle breaks. That was just what I was speaking about. I was like, Dylan Edwards was pretty quiet. 150, 26 post contact, 1 line break, 1 try assist, 1 line break assist, 1 try assist, 6 tackle breaks. Jesus Christ. Brian To'o, 237, 1 line break, and beastiest line break ever too. Isaiah Yeo, 180 metres, and he was sin binned for 10 minutes. Oh, he's so good, bro. And a try. Mav guy didn't get on the park. Yeah. Penny will be just fine. Don't stress, Penny fans. You'll be just fine. Storm Eels. Absolute drama. And this is the first game that was decided by more than 8 points. And it got decided by a lot more than 8 points. Para looked great early. I thought they were looking good. I was like, oh man, Para, when Tui went over, I was like, oh, they're going to get pumped here. And then Parramatta sort of looked pretty nice there for a little while. And then just Harry Grant just played with their booty holes. Hard and rough. It was rough. It was not good, eh? It was not good. Similar to the Bunnies, nowhere near as bad. But just slow on the edges, slow in the middle, nowhere near as bad as Bunnies. But just a little slow. Like to me, Para are just a little off the pace. But Bunnies are way off the pace. But slow in the same areas. But yeah, just a little, just slow, man. Munster goes down, and that looked bad. I don't know what happened, but Munster's got a high pain threshold, man. He played with a compound fracture. The bro's gangster. The bro is tough. Bro played and beat Parramatta Eels with a compound fracture. Bro, that is ridiculous. And he was jolting on the ground, in pain. I don't know. That looked like, I don't know what happened to him, but I think it needs surgery. You know what I'm saying? I think it needs surgery. They scored 3 tries in 5 minutes there in the middle of the game, and it was all over. It was just bang, bang, bang. Obviously, here, 3 tries in 5 minutes. It was all over there. Look, man, Melbourne are legit. Hey, this not Tuapiki, what's his name? Farlongo just looks like the next coming of Reece Walsh. She looks so nice. There was a play where they went off a scrum. Someone threw a terrible pass. There was sort of an overlap. Not really, but a sort of. Threw it to Farlongo. Farlongo sort of catches it. Slips. So the line's coming across. And he gets up and then burns it around. I'm like, how did you... that was barely on before you slipped. And you still burnt. Crazy, man. He's so fast, like powerful and fast, like nuggety fast. He's going to be an absolute handful. I always say, like, the small man's dead in the game if you're not strong. Like, if you're small and strong, you're fine. Like, Reece Walsh is not a big man. He's got legs, man. He's got legs. He doesn't get ragdolled too often. Like, you know what I mean? You gang tackle him with some big forwards. Yeah, of course. Ragdoll him, but you won't see Reece Walsh getting pummeled too hard one-on-one, you know. And Farlongo looks like he can handle his own one-on-one. He looks fine. I like what Nick Meaney and Remus Smith are doing. Like, nothing great. I'm loving what they're doing. Nothing great, but just solid. Not just solid. You know, I thought Xavier Coates' comeback was pretty damn good. Cam Munster was good until he went off. Wishart, solid. Nothing crazy. Walsh and King, great. Yeah, like I said, Harry Grant just absolutely like fondled Parramatta. And then, yeah, I'm loving what Blore and Katoa are doing. Tui Kamikamica in the middle there. It was a bit strange how that went down. And then Trent... So they started big. Started with Tui. Well, big. I mean, Christian Welsh and Josh King aren't exactly big. But you get what I'm saying. And then Trent Liero came on after. Nelson came on. A few mistakes. Not bad. But, yeah, Parramatta. I mean, Blaze Talangi looks good. But he's the future. I mean, Parramatta need to re-sign him. He's going to be good. But like I said, they're a Zach Lomax short, they're a Mitchell Moses short, and they're a Clint Gutherson short of being a good football team. And just a nice impact player off the... I mean, Junior Paulo's been coming off and giving them, like, impact. But just that Nathan Brown, that Dylan Walker, that guy that comes on and just changes the game. Like, Parramatta are just... They just press play, and then they just go at that pace the whole game, and they lose more than they win at the moment. So, yeah, let's have a look at some of these stats here, lads. All right, 50-50 ball. Jeez, that's crazy. 48-16, and it was 50-50 possession. But look, I said there was patches of Parramatta where Parramatta looked fine. That's what I said. I don't think they're that far off the pace. They played a top 4 team, and they had a rookie fullback, a rookie half, a number 7 that's not a number 7, and their forwards just got beaten. Got pretty hammered in the all meters gained. They won the post contact, 9 line breaks. I mean, generated 5 line breaks, so not too bad. 35 tackle breaks to 25. Ruck speed the same. Offloads 21-20. Jesus Christ, both teams offloaded hard. I don't know how they calculate this, but I think 40% kick defusals, that's bad. Not very good at all. And tackle efficiency, not great from both. 25 to 35% there. 9 errors to 11. So, yeah, we'll have a quick look at some player stats there. But, yeah, look, with Paps out, this Farlongo in, I think they're going to be just fine. All right. Sorry, guys. All right, Farlongo. 167 metres, 1 line break, 2 line break assists, 4 tackle breaks. Oh, my God. My voice is gone. Gone, lad. There it comes. It's back. Yeah, Remy Smith, Nick Meaney, I thought they were solid. Xavier Coates, 215 metres back. Welcome back to rugby league, lad. 1 line break assist, 2 try assists, 2 tackle breaks. Jesus Christ. Who else is good? Josh King, I thought he was solid. 153, 43 in a tackle break. I like Alec McDonald comes on and brings good energy as well. Katoa, 164. Blore 58. I thought they were going to do it. I guess Mitch. I had Sean Blore in as a try scorer, just with what's his name out? Jerome Hughes out. I thought they'd go down the left more, but Munster ended up going out early, and then they just went right. Tyrone Wishart got the ball more on the right hand side. But yeah, no, look, Storm are legit. Like, they're going to be top 4 this year, man. I have absolutely zero doubt about it. Unless something goes catastrophically wrong with the injuries or Munster is out for a long period of time, I think they'll be just fine, sort of thing. So it's going to be tough. Storm. Ooh, they got the Manly Seagulls next week. Manly Seagulls. Let's get on to West Tigers versus Finns. Won't spend too much time in this game, guys. Look, Tigers, 4 tries to 2. Wasn't a shutout or anything like that, but I felt like Dolphins left not many, but maybe 2 tries out there, possibly 3. Herbie Farnworth just kept... I hit Abby Coruscant to score a try in this one. I hit Hamaso to score a try in this one. And I had Dolphins to score. They've been averaging 5 tries a game, so I had them to score 5 tries against the Tigers. They scored 4. Herbie Farmer was like, bro, I'm just going to keep throwing the ball out. Bro, just threw the ball out past Bostock 4 times. Obviously, his timing must have been off. He's been out for a minute, but it was just, Jesus Christ. And Hamaso, man, he just moves so nice. He's one of those guys, there's that old saying, he just moves different. He moves different. He just... bit like Val Holmes, it just looks like he's running across the top of the grass, not hitting the ground each time he takes a step. He's running across the top of it. Deceptively quick. Because some people are moving quicker than they actually look. Some people are like when you watch that Adam Reynolds run, right, which we all know he's not fast. Everything's moving, he's pumping away, his legs got, but there's a lot of wasted movement there. Whereas Hamaso, it's so effortless. Even you look at a guy so he's not fast. You look at Stephen Crichton, he gets mowed down all the time. He's actually pretty slow. He runs he's an ugly runner. You actually watch Critter in full strength. He's an ugly runner. Hey, it's actually pretty gross. And he gets mowed down. Cherry Evans, 35-year-old Cherry Evans ran from the other side of the field and mowed him down in Origin, man. But that's not why Critter's an awesome footy player. He's just an awesome footy player. But just the way Hamaso moves, it's just so effortless. It looks like he's not trying. It's like Usain Bolt, half the time he's just... You see everyone else, they're all tensed up. It's just so relaxed. It just moves different. Sarko a bit patchy. I thought Avarillo was pretty damn solid in this game. Or was it? Oh, Ewan Aiken was solid too. I always get those two mixed up. Herbie was pretty bad, to be honest. Nicarima looked dangerous. Katoa was solid. Jesse Bromwith, 9 out of 10. JMK, solid. Kafusi was pretty damn solid as well. Ewan Aiken was good. I was really impressed with Lemu. Ken was good. Mark Nichols was good. Kerr was good. I don't remember Doherty. Don't know who got on. Stone was solid. Look, Tigers a bit similar to Para. No, they're not. I was going to say they're not far up. They're just a little off the pace. But just what hurts Tigers is, man, it's just they're 2 sin bins at the same time. Just always a dumb penalty. It's just the Kepi. They got the Kepi syndrome. Just dumb penalties at dumb times. They work away and just give a dumb penalty away. It's just Dolphins. This is a 12-point game. Not for 1 second did I think the Tigers were going to win this. It's just dumb penalties at dumb times. And I'm not bagging them like that because I think they're much better than they were last year. In fact, I think they're one game away from being on the same amount of games as they were last year. So I dare say this season's going to be a success in that department. You know what I mean? They're definitely closer to winning a lot more games. Jaden Sullivan's got to go. They need Thingy back. Forgot his name, brain fart. Brett Naden's got to go. He's probably the worst player in the NRL. I just think that he's just not very good, and then on top of that he makes dumb decisions and gives dumb penalties. He's not disciplined. I don't know how he's got a top 30 spot in an NRL team. Seriously, I don't get it. He's a cup player. Justin Olam saying dumb penalty, solid but dumb penalty. This guy was actually all right, hey. They need Tupou back, though. Stefano solid, Api Coruscant gangster, Clemmer gangster, Fanu good. Capoe was actually pretty good. And Alex Twile starting, really, really impressed. I used to say that what I said about about Naden. I'm like, how is Alex Twal in the NRL? I was saying that for so long. Like about 2 years ago, I was like, how is Alex Twal in the NRL? He's so bad. And he's just the last 2 years, I've been so impressed with him. He's been really, really nice. Safar came on, pretty good energy. Pole, pretty good energy. Not much to talk about with the Tigers. They're just a little off the pace. They need their halfback back. They need Tupou back, and they just need to stop giving dumb penalties. Because we'll check in a sec, but I felt like the defense looked pretty good. Like, there's a few errors from the Dolphins where we were like, oh, that was dumb, but you were like, oh, sort of like a forced error. Not a forced error, but you sort of made them push a pass because your defense was good or whatever. But yeah, look, completion rate, good. Way better than the Dolphins. Jesus Christ, 86%. Meters, not too bad, 1,500 to 1,600. They won the post-contact, only one line break behind. They won the tackle break department handily, 44 to 28. Look at that ruck speed, 30. Like, they win the ruck a lot, man. 14 offloads to 5. Like, all these numbers are good, man. All these numbers are good. Kick defusal, 88 to 85. And then, yeah, look, 28 missed tackles. It felt like they were defending pretty damn good. It was just, and then 7 penalties. But this is the thing, like, 6 penalties to 7. You look at that and you go, it's not that bad. But all these 7 penalties were just at dumb times. Like, just all of them. Like, all of them were just at dumb times. You know, so you get 2 ruck infringements to none. But yeah, it was more the timing of the errors, man. It was just dumb, and dumber. 2 sin bins, 2 on reports. But yeah, Benji's got his work cut out for him, guys. So, but look, they're not that far off. Like, to me, Tigers look like if they put up all these numbers and just don't give penalties at dumb times, you know, they could beat the Titans on their day. They could beat the Eels on. Well, they already have beat the Eels on the day. I mean, the Warriors, I know they just beat the Panthers, but they could beat a lot of these teams on their day. You know what I mean? They're probably getting into too deeper waters, you know, from about here up. But, you know, they can beat these teams if they stop doing all these dumb penalties and just find that last pass, because they're struggling to score points as well. But anyway, that's it, lads. We're all done. Let's have a quick look at next week's rounds. Bulldogs Dragons. This is going to be a good game. Bulldogs playing pretty good. Where is this one? Oh, it's at a core. At a core stadium on Thursday. Thursday night game. Doggies. Short turnaround. Taking the Dragons. Taking the Dargans. Cowboys versus the West Tigers. Cowboys at home. Jesus Christ. If this is in Sydney, I'll just about take the Tigers. We've got the Eagles versus the Melbourne Storm. If Munster's out, I've got to start trying to make up some ground in my tipping comp. So I might even take the Seagulls in this one. Raiders versus the Roosters. That's going to be a good one too. Sharkies versus the Panthers. This is a good round of footy. A lot of real good matchups in this round. Like, great matchup, good matchup, good matchup, good matchup, good matchup. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're sort of on each other's level around the, you know. Rabbitohs versus the Eels. Broncos versus the Titans. Oof, that's tough for the Titans. But getting them at a good time. Missing a couple of players. Warriors versus the Finns. In New Zealand. It'll be tough. This is going to be a good round of footy. I'm telling you. It's just going to be a good one. Absolute cracker. And it just keeps getting better and better and better. Keep telling you. All right, lads, if you made it this far, you know what that means. You're an absolute legend. Make sure you're subbed. Make sure you're following. Make sure you're liking. Make sure you're doing all that good stuff. I love you long time. And thank you all so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.